What the hell, guys? Welcome back to a video. So, today we are doing a different video. We're actually doing a building video. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna be building. Yeah, so we're gonna be building. Yeah, so. Sorry, one sec. Just doing something with headphones. No way, that's actually. I'm actually looking at the screen. But we have found what? See, these things just spawn way too close. But look at that. Look at that. I was gonna say it's so cool, but it's not. It's bad. So today we are actually just going to be building. Surprise! We're going to be building. It's called building. So, just kind of want to show off like what builds I can do. So I think today I'm going to do a bit of a modern house, if you know what I mean. Now, you might think this is weird, but snow goes really well with dark oak planks. So that's really good. And boom, stones. This is a really good trio. I've literally built a house with this before. So just pop this across like this. Okay, so that's gonna be the entrance. Now, with modern houses, things kind of tend to be a bit funky, so we'll do that, and we just pop the stone just right around there, and it looks pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, if any of you guys are following this, it's not really a tutorial, but if any of you guys are following this, then yeah, it's pretty simple, but yeah. So that's the main part, and then you can, so over here you can like come across around to like here, and you just go a bit higher, so that high. And I'll show you in a second, but I have a world where I basically built one of these houses and it looked really nice. So yeah, I could show you that if you guys wanted, but the reason why I kind of chose this area to build in is because it's a pretty good area to build in. Like, it's pretty flat. Well, it's not the flattest place in the world, but it's flat enough to build on. Like, see, I could build on there, but it's a bit rocky, you know, and you just have to do a lot of terraforming. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is like the main kind of front area. You just wanna grab your doors, boom boom. Looks pretty good, well, in my opinion. So yeah, and then you can just boom, 2, 3. It's kind of like a rough thing of what my house was like, but it's not exact. So yeah, it's not really exact. So also in a lot of modern houses, like a lot of big windows. So this place will be perfect because you'll fit in windows. You'll see. So then once you do that, you can come out here and bring it up around can bring it down. Oh, sorry, excuse me. But you can just bring it down. You can do it however you want. To be honest, you kind of just putting squares together. Like, see, it's kind of just squares. It's nothing too fancy at all, but it just looks pretty nice. So it's gonna be windows there. So I think what we're gonna do. Also, clay looks really nice as well. Yeah, just like a clay block. I don't know, like I only recently like found it out, but yeah. Also, I'm just gonna grab some cyan terracotta because that also looks really good. Is it here? Maybe it's in here. Wait, what? Where's clay blocks? My eyes aren't the best now, so I'm just looking for it. Aha, found it. You guys will probably like, Sarah, it's right there. Also, clay doesn't fall, which I'm kind of surprised about, because doesn't it look like it would fall? Because it's like this grainy, kind of sandy texture that all the falling blocks have, so it's strange, but it's fine. So now back, I didn't use cyan terracotta because I literally built a house in survival, like no cheats or anything, so I just had to like get snow and all. Yeah, it looked around about like this. It wasn't exactly perfect, like it didn't have clay either, but it's fine. Yeah, that'll be a nice window. So then here, see, we need that to line up there. So you can just add on a bit coming right here. Doesn't have to be too tall. It can literally just be small enough to fit. So then you can do this all stone, but that doesn't look nicest. So you can just do this. Boom. A gradient going up the wall, but it looks really nice. So, actually, if you do this, then this, no. See, sometimes when you put too much things in, it doesn't look too good, but that looks good. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of how to build a modern house. I'd recommend doing like kind of squares, as you can see right here. So yeah, we might do the interior of the house maybe next video, but yeah, so just do that. And the good thing is that it doesn't have to be all evenly like the roof, because sometimes it just looks a bit better, because now you can add this bit on and then just have cyan terracotta. And actually, fun fact, I never really used cyan terracotta, but I was just watching Hermitcraft, so I just decided to put it in, and that looks really nice now, doesn't it? Well, in my opinion, it looks really nice. So what you can do here, now if you really want to, actually no, because I won't put it in. I was going to say you can add a garage. I'm not American, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. A car parking place inside your house. Boom, there we go, perfect. But yeah, one of those things, my bobbers, in there, and yeah, it'll just look pretty good. So as you can see, nothing is really like even, but you can See, this is the highest it goes. So kind of perfect. See, look, it just matches everything. Now here, we can't have a square, can we now? We can't have like, I was watching Green, like when he used to make old videos, like, oh, how to build houses and all. And I remember, he was saying, don't build square houses. Give them a bit of depth. Now, you can, like, box houses. Now, you can build box houses all you want. This is literally a box house, but I have the depth. I have the wrapping around and this, and it just different things in the house to make it look more better. That's not okay. Yeah, just better to make it look a bit better. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm kind of just throwing together tons of just blocks that like grey and dark blocks, and they just look really nice together. So it's really, you should just really check out Green. He's really good. You might not like him at first. I didn't like him at first because he kind of just said like, oh, don't do this, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But now, just like watch him for a while, and you kind of get used to him. He's just really good. He's good. Okay. So yeah, and if you don't want that to look a bit weird, God, my voice is going a bit thing. I don't have coronavirus, but yeah. Also, I might be doing a bit more videos because of the whole corona situation. But yeah. So we're gonna add the windows on here. Now, necessarily, I don't really like black windows that much. They kind of are a bit for me. It's kind of just like, not in the way, but you know what I mean, like it's kind of just too dark. So I really like using light grey. I just think it looks a bit nicer than black, because black looks like actual dirty windows. But thing like this doesn't. This just looks like faded a bit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just a really nice touch that you can add to your builds. And yeah, so I'm just gonna add that on. So we're just gonna finish the floor in here, and yeah, so next video I'll be decorating the inside. So not just, well, I'm not saying I'm good at building houses, but I can't just build the outside of the house. I'm good at decorating as well. Now I did decorate in my house in survival, but I only had limited materials, so it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best building like decorations in the world, but they were decorations. Also, I had like a back garden area, which I'm not gonna do for this house. Just yeah. And you know, this is a quite different style of modern build, because normally modern builds are quite like they have like pools around them and all, but this house doesn't, which is a cool feature to it. Well, it's not really a cool feature, but it's a feature to it. So I'm gonna add in another window. As I said earlier on, a lot of windows. A lot of windows. Like when I say a lot of windows, I mean a lot of windows. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna see. So right there, as you can see, there's no windows, because I think that's where I'm gonna put my stairs up to the second floor. Now, once I've finished building this house, I will compare it to my other house that I did in survival and show you how, you know, it's kind of just like